People in Nangarhar province in eastern Afghanistan took to the streets on Thursday to denounce the death of 4 children in an explosion. The protests quickly spiraled into accusations that the Americans had set off the explosion, though 9 American service members were among the wounded. According to security sources, these children and a policeman were killed Wednesday in Rodan district of Nangarhar when a passing police vehicle hit a mine. The government called this a terrorist act. The U.S. military has, however, rejected the accusation leveled by the protesters.
In Rodan district on Wednesday, the U.S. forces killed innocent children while they were heading home from school. We strongly condemn these deaths.
The country has been the scene of mass anti-U.S. protests over the last 2 weeks. There have been popular calls for the withdrawal of the U.S. and NATO forces from the country, and people demand that the Afghan government bring those responsible for civilian deaths to justice. All this happened after 10 civilians, including 80 school children, were dragged from their houses and shot dead during a ground operation by the U.S. forces in Kunar, a province in eastern Afghanistan. The deaths of these 10 civilians prompted President Hamid Karzai to demand that those who are responsible be handed over to the government.
It is not tolerable for us anymore that the foreign troops continue killing our brothers, children, sisters and friends every day across the country.
The events show how fragile relations between Afghans and American forces have become, and how ready Afghans angered over civilian casualties are to blame American forces in virtually any circumstance. The UN Assistance Mission in Afghanistan said in a recent report that 2,038 civilians had died in the first 10 months of 2009, up 10.8% on the same period in 2008. The foreign troops stationed in this country have always promised to keep the civilian casualties to a minimum, but given the increasing number of civilian deaths, it seems these promises have never been materialized. And now many here believe that civilian deaths will keep rising unless the US and NATO forces change their tactics of engagement. Faiz Khurshid, PressTV.